Welcome in, welcome back. I got to get everything, got to get my TVs set up, but how is everybody doing after the holiday? Ravens, Packers, I am currently trying to get that set up right now. Appreciate everybody. Also, if you can do us the biggest favor and hit that like and subscribe button, that helps us a ton. Also doing a post-game show. My boy Richie's going to join here in a few, probably after halftime. Got to get the college games up as well. But yeah, appreciate everybody. I'm just kind of curious on what Ravens fans' expectations are. I'm not 100% sure if they get those going. If the Ravens, what the playoff scenario is, because I know they have to keep winning. So there is that. Hold on, let me get some of that in here. Oh, illegal formation. That's no good, Mr. Harbaugh. So, all right, I got that sent. So here we go, 3rd and 6. That illegal formation nullifies the first down. Typically not good. Nope. Does he get it? Yeah. I believe that is a first down. That's a first down. About 9 minutes left. Man. Got a little wheels there. Also, Virginia, Missouri, in the Tax Slayer Bowl. Ton of fans dressed as empty seats in that one. And then North Texas, San Diego State also is live right now. But yeah, if you can do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps the channel a ton. So there is that. I'm just looking for some stuff. Why would it do that? All right. 3rd and 2. Derrick Henry gets it and pushing towards the end zone. I think I would Ooh. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. Ravens are in on the board first in a chilly night in Green Bay. Derrick Henry. So Malik Willis, see what he can come out and do for the Pack. Yeah. Huh. All right. So there it is, 7-0. Ravens score in the opening possession. Oh yeah, I gotta throw this out there. So there is that. Also, what are your guys' thoughts on trying to look here at the playoff scenarios if it'll give them to me. Playoff. So Indy's eliminated. The only two teams that are left in available spot is basically Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Everybody else is eliminated. So, and then Tampa Bay, Carolina, the NFL loves it because they have two teams in it in the final week. Oh, yeah, that's PI in the Missouri game. Huh. Where are they playing the North Texas game? New Mexico? Huh. And also, about 15 minutes after the game, we are going to do a post-game call-in show as well. See how that unravels. Oh yeah, 9:15 LSU comes on with Houston. So there's that. Actually, I might. All right. So, not a whole lot going on. Pretty slow news day for most, but have to see exactly what is going to go on here. Even though I started the stream a little late, but I will say this: NFL games are like clockwork because Missouri and Virginia started. They're almost a whole quarter ahead, and watch how fast the NFL game creeps up on them. Missouri and Virginia are in the second quarter with 8 minutes left. So Malik Willis gets his first crack at it. Oh, wow. Matt LaFleur wasting no time attacking down the field. Nope. He just outran him. Yep. All right. What they call delay a game for? Did he spike the ball? The crazy thing is that the NFL has almost made it nearly impossible to get to watch every game because you have to have a Netflix subscription, NFL Prime, NFL Network, Peacock/NBC, Fox, CBS, ESPN if you want to watch football. So you got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different streamers um in order to watch every NFL game. Yep. 71 moved. First and 20 for Green Bay. Oh, wow. That's in there. I got a feeling that I have a feeling that Malik Willis is going to get himself paid this offseason. All right. So there's that. 5 minutes left after the score. Also, North Texas up 15 on San Diego State. Huh. That's interesting. So yeah, like I said, my boy Richie's going to join in a few, and then the post game show we are going to have we're going to take calls. So there's that. Normally we do college football on this channel, but seeing as how there is no college football really going on, we'll see what we got going. It'll be interesting if San Diego State can mount a comeback here. Get that out in the world. Yeah, they're just going over the Malik Willis stuff. Yep, he just seen the window. It opened wide open. All right. Man, this NFL kickoff is horrendous. All right. Can the Green Bay defense shut it down? Get a stop here. I actually stayed off of betting this game. There's that. All right. I know the NFL fans just love this Peacock exclusive. All right. Ooh, had to get rid of that one quick. I don't know why we get spammed every now and then. Really bizarre. Also, we're going to take a break at halftime as well. He's short in that game. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like the weather is fun up there in Green Bay. Well, San Diego State gave it back to him. Ooh, gotta wrap up, fellas. I'm sure old Jeff Halfley isn't thrilled with that one. We'll see where this thing jumps out. Well, I mean, Baltimore's not having really any issues moving it on Green Bay. Hmm. 79 receptions with 2 touchdowns leads the team. I'm assuming that's for wideouts. I don't have any volume on the game, so wow, Derrick Henry already 10 rushes for 64 yards. Hmm. All right. So here we go. North Texas in the end zone. Looks like you could probably call the dogs and piss on the fires for San Diego State. Going to end up 9-4 on the year. But needless to say, hell of a year for Sean Lewis. What do we got? False start. Yep. Ricard with the false start. Yeah, he flinched. Very faint, but he did flinch. Let's go here. All right. Come on, Green Bay. I wonder what the temperature is in Green Bay. $37 degrees, and it's going to get actually warmer throughout the night. And it also says there's a slight chance of rain as well. So let me see if I can get the NFL playoff scenarios. Okay, let's see if we can get this together now, folks. All the clinches. Jacksonville. So Baltimore loses, the Steelers win the division if they win or tie against Cleveland. So there's that. Oh. YouTube music playlist. Okay. Sorry, I was sending a text. I wanted somebody to send me something. Media timeout. Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I know it's a little boring right now, but beginning of the game, nothing too major going on. All right. There's that. All right. Derrick Henry is 10th on the all-time rushing list. But yeah, about 15 minutes after the game, we're going to have the post-game show. post-game call-in show. So what do they do here? Bang, bang, blocked up. Yeah, a pretty good run by Derrick Henry there. Found the little crease and busted it up in there. So that was the end of the quarter. The college game started a half hour after the NFL game, and they are now all right. Huh. All right. Ravens in again. No, don't need that. Where are we at here? Hold on 1 second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Uh-oh. Player down. All right. Let's see here. All right. Here we go. Oh, boy. Another fine day at the old Duke house. So there's that. I can't believe they call this the holiday exclusive. So we're 29 minutes into the stream. Ravens going to kick the extra point. So there's that. All right, awaiting the extra point. All right, Ravens on the board again. All right. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Had to mute the mic for a second. I was looking for something. But yeah, appreciate everybody out there who's coming to hang out. Oh, is North Texas going to get on the board again? Wow. Ooh, bad, costly mistake by Virginia. Costly by Virginia. Minute 50 left in Virginia, Missouri. Huh. Huh. So we'll see. All right, come on, Pack. Oh, no, he falls down. That's no good. But yeah, post-game show will be about 15 minutes after it goes final, and the phone lines will be open for the either Green Bay or Ravens folks to come in and voice their displeasure with how it ends. I know if Baltimore loses this one, I believe their season is over if Pittsburgh wins on Sunday. But for Baltimore, I think you're in a bad situation when you got to rely on the Browns. And I don't know how they're going to. If Baltimore can keep scoring, they'll be okay. Huh. All right. Watching some old highlights. All right. 3rd and short coming up for the Pack. Also at halftime, we are going to take a break. I don't think he got that. Fourth down coming up for Green Bay. Willis didn't get it. Ugh. Wow, the floor going for it here. Nope. There's another bot. All right. Nope. He is short. Oh, wow. Time of possession 15-3. There he goes. Although this has been the classic case on the Baltimore side of things, they jump out to a lead in the first half, and then shortly thereafter it gets squandered. Ten minutes to go in the second quarter. All right. What is that? Nothing. I know the Pack defense needs to hold them to a field goal. All right. More of the Derrick Henry diet. He's going to probably have over 100 yards in the first half if they keep this up. If they just keep mashing away with Henry. All right. What is the win predictor up to right now? So Baltimore is sitting at a 76 win percentage. This is something we're going to track throughout the game. All right. 3rd and goal. Yeah, they just circled Andrews. I'd watch Andrews in the back of the end zone. Pylon. Incomplete. Green Bay's got a defender down. Oh, took a big hit on the knee there. I bet that didn't feel good. What do we got? Media timeout. Oh, man. But hopefully everybody's having a good holiday season. Also, like I said, my boy Rich is going to jump in on the second half. All right. Here we go. Media timeout. We're only 42 minutes in, even though I started a little late, but man, this is spam again. That is, cannot believe we keep getting spammed like that. Huh. All right. San Diego State 27, North Texas 42. See if San Diego State can mount a comeback. And then LSU comes on at 9:15. All right. Baltimore for the chip shot. And it's good. Ravens got a 10-point lead. Huh. Huh. Uh-oh. So instead of a media timeout, we're going to go with booth filler. Although I'll have to say Tyler Huntley has been good tonight, and so is Malik Willis, but I would say Huntley and Willis are going to get paid this offseason. Because somebody struggling is going to try to bring them in. Awesome media timeout. Way to go, NBC or Peacock. Huh. Showing highlights from the Pop-Tart Bowl. Oh, San Diego State with a punt return. They're back in it. They are back in it. Nothing beats the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl. All right. What is this? The second quarter? They're only finally going to announce the defense. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Oh. All right. 2nd and 3. What do we got here? Green Bay. Oh, no. That's not ideal. Miscommunication with the snap. Baltimore takes over. Nope, hit him right in the head. Man, not ideal. And it's going to start raining in Green Bay. Awesome. Going to get some more Derrick Henry, the Green Bay defense. And Jeff Halfley have got to. They got to come up with another stop, even though they're up against it. Okay. Like I said, at halftime, we do take a break. Nothing really to get excited about. Although I do have my eye on this. San Diego State victorious, or not victorious, but they are storming back as we speak. Green Bay's already gave up 140 yards on the ground. All right. Screen. That's snuffed out pretty well. All right, 3rd and 9. See what Jeff Halfley's got dialed up here. I don't know. I'm kind of greedy. I think I would show blitz and drop 8. D Hop wanting the PI. They try to go up top. D Hop man to man. If anything, that's PI on the offensive guy. Ravens on for another field goal. I wouldn't imagine we're going to get a media timeout after this one. All right. San Diego State looking like they're going to get a stop. All right. Houston, LSU coming up in the Kinders Texas Bowl. I'm sure Lane Kiffin's Twitter is going to go crazy. Kiffin tweeting stuff that's coming from Jeff Landry. All right. Wow. No PI on that one. That's interesting. So often not getting it on fourth down and then the turnover, Baltimore's only able to turn 6 points into a turnover. So that's a major win for Green Bay, to say the least. San Diego State's going to get a stop. Green Bay's got to go down and score a tutty here. Green Bay gets a touchdown, and it completely changes the outlook of everything. Because a touchdown before the half, you can give up a field goal, and then if Green Bay gets it after the half, another touchdown, that is a Hmm. Also, next weekend, we're getting ready for the college football playoff. Willis connects. Got to get out of bounds. Oh, there's a face mask. All right. Oh, they did call a face mask. Mm. All right. What do we have here? Oh, 2-minute timeout. Or 2-minute warning in the NFL. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. All right. 2-minute timeout, media timeout here. Well, North Texas scored, so it's over for San Diego State. They fought all the way to the end. They just didn't quite get there. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Huh. So we're getting there. It's almost halftime. All right. All right, Green Bay, you need a touchdown. I'm really shocked they're going. Green Bay's going fast here. All right. Willis keeps it. That's a big swing. That is a huge swing in momentum. Yep. North Texas, 601 yards of offense tonight. Unbelievable. All right. Let's see what they can do on this one. Missouri, Virginia, just starting the second half. Huh. Hmm. All right. Just looking at some analytics here. Media timeout. Wonder how much Ron Swanson got paid for this Carnival cruise. That is no touchdown. Hell of a catch, though. Virginia marching the ball down the field. Oh, wow. San Diego State's quarterback. What a throw. Wow, Green Bay's got a Hall of Honor, just like Pittsburgh. San Diego State in the end zone again. All right, minute 24. Can the Packers defense keep them off the board? Baltimore's got 3 timeouts. That was a bad angle. Willis just out athletes him around the end. Hmm. Huh. All right. Just dropped it. Oh, there goes Huntley. Got a slide. Slide. No timeout here. I'm assuming they got to get to the 35. Dun, dun, dun. All right. 2nd and 10. Back to the 40. All right. Baltimore still got 3 timeouts. Oh, Isaiah Likely over the middle. That's all but most likely going to guarantee them a first down, and depends on what this penalty is. Oh, wow. What's he supposed to do there? The guy was falling down. Like, I don't know what you want him to do there. It's an absolute joke and a mockery. Huh. Got to keep him out of the end zone. Gotta keep him out of the end zone here. Baltimore 2 timeouts. If they go quick, they can maybe get 3 plays off. Is Baltimore going to take a timeout? Yeah. Baltimore burns a timeout, 14 seconds. I think realistically, you got 2 shots at the end zone here. All right. It's getting awfully chippy in the Missouri-Virginia game. Derrick Henry in the end zone. That's a killer. That's a back-breaking score right there. Huh. 27-14. 10 seconds left before halftime. San Diego State doing all they can to try to get back in it. Huh. Come on, Green Bay. Derrick Henry needs 2 more touchdowns to pass Marcus Allen. So there's that. Appreciate everybody. We're about to take a break for halftime, and then about 15 minutes after the game will be the post-game show. So 5 seconds, I'm going to assume they're just going to kneel on it, and that'll be that. Head into the locker room and see what it is. I don't know who has possession. But wow, Green Bay 27 first half points. Tony Elliott in the Cavs punch it in. All right, there it is. Halftime. I will see you guys after halftime. All right, we're back. So 15 minutes after the whistle blows, we will be going live with the post-game call-in show as well. Green Bay starts with it, and I think the important part for Green Bay is that they've got to score on this opening drive. Also, Lane Kiffin in attendance. So there is that. And Willis is toppled. Huh. And didn't really look like anybody was open. Huh. Willis connects on a long pass. So it's a good looking ball. All right. Huh. All right. Okay. What can Green Bay do with it? Down 2 scores. Second down coming up. Huh. All right. 3rd and 9. So here we go. All right. Willis on 3rd and 9, trying to spin out of it, gets there. All right, Willis. Can Malik Willis will them to? And that's it. Oh, man. So if you're tracking the Missouri Virginia game opposed to Green Bay, the NFL's got it ran down to a T almost. So okay, where are we at? Just looking for something. Where was that thing at? Trying to find it. So where was the game? Game predictor still's got win probability for Baltimore is at 73%. Now we got LSU Houston. All right. Here we go. January 10th, the playoffs begin. I think Humphreys got hurt here. Oh, got his hand stepped on. That's no good. Especially on a cold night like tonight. Yeah, that's not ideal nor fun. All right. Second goal coming up for Green Bay. Got the eyeball on LSU Houston. Jacobs smothered in the backfield. Oh, I just fell. I will say the grass up there in Green Bay is dicey at best. All right. Looking bottom of the screen here. Willis gets it off. Oh, that's going to be a hold, I would think. If you're LaFleur, I think you got to go for the points here. He kind of. That was a hold by the left tackle. He just drags him down. McManus on for the PAT. And it's good as gold. So Green Bay only down 10. So there's that. Missouri, Virginia. In Jacksonville, the whole upper deck is empty. All right, so LSU misses a field goal. Willie Fritz is pumped. All right, another TV timeout. Are those games live? What else can I add to the multi-box? Can add some NBA to it. I know Hawks Knicks. All right. What do you got drawed up, LaFleur? Yeah, post game show will be about 15 minutes after the final whistle. Probably leave that on for 15 minutes to a half hour, depending on call volume. All right. Ravens get it back. Oh, pretty decent return. Virginia has an opportunity to take a stranglehold on this game by another score. Got to shut Derrick Henry down. This is where the Green Bay defense needs to lock in here. Another injury. Man, that turf is just getting ate alive. Yeah, he held him there. They go into a commercial. Yep. TV timeout. Although I do believe I think they'll fast track this game at the end here because they typically NFL broadcasts want to be done before midnight. Throw that one out there. Okay, I'm just screwing around trying to get some stuff posted here. Huh. All right. Also, my boy Rich is going to join in the fourth quarter. Virginia going for it on 4th and 8. What is going on? Oh, pooch punt. I like the style. Way to go, Tony Elliott. That's a big one right there. Uh-oh. That's not a good look. A Packers defender getting carted off. Wow. Hopefully that kid's okay, but they got the sleeve on his left ankle. I would assume it's probably broken since they put the sleeve on it. Oh boy. So there's that. LSU gets a stop. Fourth quarter of Hawks Knicks as well. Okay. Can Green Bay hold them with no points? That might have been a hold. That's what they're going to do. Todd Monken is going to pound that rock. Time of possession, Green Bay subbing. What do we have here? Flag on the play. $12 men on the defense. Okay. They're showing the count. They have 11 guys on the field. Uh-oh. Getting loud in Green Bay, but I don't think anybody ran off for them. When they did the count before the snap, they only had 11 guys on the field. Another Ravens first down. Yep, that was an easy pitch and catch. Also, if you're new to the channel, do us the biggest favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Also, post-game show will be about 10 to 15 minutes after the final whistle. They bottle up King Henry. All right. Is the Tony Elliott gamble going to pay off? Derrick Henry bottled up in the backfield. Oh, they got Lane Kiffin on the broadcast. All right, Ravens going to have to punt. All right. All right. Here we go. Green Bay to receive the punt. Missouri jump off sides. False start. Big thing for Baltimore is fair catch called for. You got to field the punt. Missouri jumped off sides. So they're going to be punting from their end zone. Lombardi, we have a TV timeout. Oh, man. Not a lot going on. TV timeout. Oh. All right. All right. Okay. Flag on the play. We'll have to see what that is. Holding penalty. Not good. That's a tough one, but by the definition, that would be holding. Hmm. Humphrey's got a guard on his hand, I guess. All right, third quarter. Green Bay backed up here, 2nd and 17. Got the majority of it back. Hmm. 3rd and 5. What can you do, Green Bay? What can you do? Mm, looked like a offsides. That most likely should be a first down if he was in the neutral zone. Yep. Jones 41. Okay. Oh, what a throw. That was a hell of a throw and catch. Virginia has a pretty good chance to salt it away. LSU and Houston. Cougs knotted up. So we got 4 different games going right now. Got the main topic du jour: Green Bay, Baltimore, Houston, LSU, Missouri, Virginia, and then Knicks, Hawks as well. Willis again. Looks like he got hit as he threw it. I was interested if he got hit in the head while he was attempting the pass. Because realistically it would be 2 weeks in a row. If Baltimore gives up a double-digit fourth quarter lead or second half lead. So what is that going to be? Gets the pass completed, and it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Man, what another one. Willis has been coming up whenever they've needed it tonight. Virginia looks like they're going to stall out. Willis takes off again. Wow. His legs have been huge tonight. So it looks like Virginia going to turn it over on downs to Missouri. They got a media timeout. 4 minutes left in that game. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. My boy Rich should be hopping on in the fourth. So Green Bay down a field goal. All right. Yep, he's in there. Uh-oh. Malik Willis, 272, 45 rushing yards, and 3 total touchdowns. That's a hell of a night for a backup Q. Jordan Love and the street clothes kickoff. Pretty much if I am the Ravens, that guy got hit in the face. Penalty flag out. Wonder what this is going to be. I'm wondering if this is not going to be on the receiving team. Yep. Uh-oh, Harbaugh ain't going to like that, being a former special teams coach. I wonder what the matchup predictor says after that score there. And the Pacers are going to lose again. Awesome. Just keep on losing. Improve the draft stock. Did he catch that? Nope. Maybe rule it incomplete. Matchup predictor was as high as 79%. Missouri desperately trying to get it back going. 4-minute offense coming out for the Tigers of Missouri in the Tax Slayer Bowl. All right. Post-game show will be 15 minutes after kickoff or after the final whistle. Neck is bothering me. There goes that guy, Derrick Henry. He's a tough lot to tackle. Ooh, sack on Van Buren in the. All right, fourth quarter coming up. Can the Packers get a stop? Oh no, there goes Derrick Henry. I think best case scenario is you got to hold them to a field goal. Houston, big turnover. Oh, it's going to be an interesting turn of events here. All right, we'll see whenever Rich pops in. Missouri driving, they got to score a touchdown. Minute 57 left. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's a first down in the Missouri game. I don't know. Also getting contentious with the Knicks. Oh no, Jalen Brunson pass. Anthony Towns couldn't handle it. Going the other way. Huh. All right. Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us a ton. Baltimore eliminated with loss or Steelers win. Green Bay clinches a playoff berth. So Green Bay needs this one too. I would say this is probably the biggest possession of the game. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Green Bay just looking to get a chance at it. Third down. It's a big play right here. Big play. If you're Harbaugh, oh, it's third down and you don't have Derrick Henry in the game. Why? Unless you plan on going for it on fourth down. Huntley takes off. That's okay. Really, if you're Green Bay, it's all right, just for the simple fact of you can give up a field goal and it doesn't really change anything. You had to know Huntley was going to take off if it wasn't there. Oh, wow. Missouri turned it over on downs. There's Derrick Henry. Another 7-8 yard gain. So Virginia Drink calls a timeout. First down, and it's over. It's over for Missouri if they get a first down. Okay, more Henry. Derrick Henry out there bullying people. So yeah, they're getting Derrick Henry on the perimeter, trying to force Green Bay's secondary to tackle him. Green Bay doing all they can to try to pop that ball loose. They're punching at it and ripping at it, so ball security paramount here. Henry out of the game. Baltimore trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. A 3rd and 2 coming up for Virginia. Minute 48 left in the Tax Slayer Bowl. Oh, big shot in the Knicks-Hawks game. All right. Huntley calls his own number there. Oh. Could have been a hold. See the jersey tug. Packers fans with their shirts off. Virginia 3rd and 3. Not going to get it. And that's a... Oh, boy, I don't know about that. There's 1, 2. I don't know. I don't know. It looked like he hit that with his foot and it was coming out. Oh, there he is. Ready to rock and roll, Rich? Wow, they're going to call that a tutty, huh? So Baltimore up 10. commercial break. Let's turn the headphone volume down. Not looking the greatest on Green Bay's side of it. Down 10 with 10 minutes to go. 4th and 1. Virginia. Tony Elliott calls timeout. I think his best option is to punt it. All right. So Rich will be joining momentarily. Whenever he gives the thumbs up, we will add him. All right. Thumbs up. Okay. Rich, what's good, man?
What's going on, Duke?
You all right? You alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. We got a good game going on here.
Yeah. Did you watch any? Have you been watching any of the college games?
Yeah, I watched the Penn State game and the Clemson game. I watched the BYU game. It's criminal that they weren't in
Well,
the playoff.
Conference bias, Virginia. The big thing that I've noticed from the bowl games, even though we're doing an NFL game tonight, the biggest thing that I've noticed is the attendance is way down.
Way down. I mean, there were some games yesterday that they brought in special stands, like smaller stands, because they couldn't fill it.
Right. So we'll see how that shakes out. As far as Green Bay, Baltimore tonight. Baltimore needed that. They needed that touchdown in the worst way. I'm kind of wondering if Willis can go down there and lead them to another score, and then I think it puts the pressure right back onto Baltimore. It would be 2 weeks in a row that they would have a fourth quarter double-digit lead that they've blown.
Yeah, I mean, it's a battle of the backups. Let's see which backup.
A lot
of to the occasion.
A lot of folks are not thrilled with this being a Peacock exclusive either.
Yeah, because I was looking for it on YouTube TV and I couldn't find it. I'm like, no, I saw it on my TV. It was on Peacock. I was like, well, sign in.
Yep, Peacock exclusive.
Yep, got to be on the cock.
Yeah, that's kind of what that is. Drink is going to lose a heartbreaker if they don't get it rolling. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation about Harbaugh and the hot seat, and I don't know. I don't think Baltimore would make a change, though.
I don't think they would either. I think they're just trying to create something.
Willis, you got to get rolling, bud. Also, the Fighting Lane Kiffin's taking on Houston. They're all knotted up as well. I can't believe that game is going to start 8:15 Central. Well, it started, but it started 9:15 our time.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, I'm going to watch this NFL game. He didn't return a shopping basket. Did you see that?
Not shocked.
Great look, Lane. Great look.
Oh, man, Missouri is dicing him up. Missouri's going to be thrown at the end zone here soon. 26 seconds left. Missouri, no timeouts. Tony Elliott in the Cavs have 2 timeouts. Let's see what it looks like. I think Green Bay's kind of in the driver's seat here if they could just go down and score next couple of minutes.
Yeah, if they can. I mean, we still and get a force a turnover or force a fourth down stop. Baltimore gets it back. Still plenty of time. Depends on how long this drive is.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
All right, they're at the 50.
Derrick Henry's been spectacular tonight.
Yeah. NFLH has not slowed him down one bit.
I think he's 2 behind Marcus Allen for 4th all time. I think he needs 2 to tie and 3 to surpass. Man. I think Willis is going to get paid this offseason.
Somebody's going to want to trade for him.
They're either going to want to trade for him or they're going to want to pay him. What happened here? Something happened to... Oh, that's what happened. Uh-oh. Something happened to the throwing shoulder.
You didn't get non-contact. Huh. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Something in the shoulder must have popped. Because his arm goes limp there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's true. They're showing the sack from last week against Chicago. Nope, they're running down the tunnel. You know what that is.
Could have aggravated it.
Which I'm surprised they don't have that stuff on the sideline. The Band-Aids.
Yeah.
I figured they would have the Band-Aids on the sideline.
Clayton Tune. I've not heard of this kid.
Well, this might be the ball game here.
Yeah.
1 second left for Virginia. They just got to down it and get out of here. And that's where it's at.
How about the Raiders shutting down Max Cosby?
I
think he's out of there. Oh, Oski. That's game.
Yep. That is ball game. That is set match point. So, yeah, that's kind of where that's at. So the Ravens are going to live to fight another day. Missouri going to lose. Yeah, that's kind of where that's at. And then we got college football next week. Next week.
Yeah, good old playoffs.
Yes, playoff games, my friend.
Not doing anything New Year's.
Oh, you're not?
Just staying home.
Yeah. Purely amateur hour.
Yeah, I had my fun. I'm good.
So it looks like the Ravens are going to ice this one away. That's no good. Well, I'm not. Realistically, when I kind of thought when Willis went down, it was pretty much donezo.
Yeah. I gotta see where this kid, that Clayton Tune's from. I've never even heard of this kid.
The name sounds familiar.
He went to Houston. 5th rounder out of Houston and went to the Cardinals.
Oh, gotcha.
3.
Well, there's that. Although I got TV 1 and 2 up and going, I don't know. I'm kind of curious on what type of traction we're going to get on the call-in show post game.
Yeah, I won't be able to do the call-in show. I just figured I'd
No.
hop on for a little bit.
No, I got you on that. You got to work Monday?
Oh, yeah. Got to work.
You guys shut down, what, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day?
Just New Year's Day.
Oh, well, I guess you work. You're 9 to 5.
Yeah, I'm saving my time up for the summer.
Yeah, don't blame me on that.
When the weather's nice, I can be outside.
Eli Manning selling jersey mics.
He's piggybacking off his brother, doing the same thing what his brother does. Got to keep that revenue flowing.
Well, yeah. 6 minutes left. So Baltimore can really close this out with 2 first downs. Maybe 3.
Did you have to work Christmas, Duke?
I had to go in Christmas night.
Christmas night.
Yeah. We gotta work. Got to work tomorrow, and then I think for the most part, will probably be pretty much done for the year.
Oh, well, okay.
Hopefully, I'm off until the 19th.
Oh, man.
Well, here comes Willis running back to the sideline, but might be a little too late.
Yeah.
But you never know. It didn't look like King Henry was set there, but
He's getting a standing ovation at Lambeau.
I think this LSU Houston game is going to be good. Derrick Henry, 21 rushes for 106 yards in the first half. He's coming up on almost 200 yards.
I mean, he might need like 25 more yards to break Jamal Lewis's single game record.
Well, I was also thinking, how do you feel if you're the Tennessee Titans right now? I'm just saying, if you're the Titans,
head move by that GM.
Well, the owner, the GM that Vrabel was working with, where they built. Because if you look at it, you have Malik Willis playing out of his mind, also drafted by Tennessee. Malik Willis, and then you have Mike Vrabel. Are the Patriots number 1 overall seed, or is it Denver?
Denver.
So the Patriots are the number 2 seed. Derrick Henry runs for almost 200 yards in a primetime showdown. So
in a must-win, nonetheless.
Yeah. It's like, congratulations, Tennessee. You had all these guys all in the building at one time, and you couldn't make it work because they forced who was that? Not Bo Nix, but dude that went to Kentucky from Penn State.
Levis.
Yeah, Will Levis. They forced Will Levis on Vrabel. So we'll see.
They need a lot of things in Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you fix that whole thing, to be honest. Because you have your quote-unquote quarterback of the future, right?
Right. I mean, you need linemen to keep his ass up.
You need linemen. You need
wideouts, too.
Yeah, you need wideouts. But also, I get it. You need wide receivers to be successful in the NFL. But my thing is that you'll see these teams like the Lions would do it for years upon years. They would have a terrible offensive line and they would draft a wideout. And it just would never make it. They would still lose a bunch with Stafford.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, you don't like, they may need a running back, but you can get a quality tailback in like the 4th, 5th, 6th round.
Yeah, 4 through 6.
Look at Bucky Irving. Look at Rashad White. Rashad White was a 4th rounder. Bucky was a 6th rounder. That's for my, being a Tampa fan. That's what I see when they get guys in the later rounds.
What are you thinking here? If you're Harbaugh, are you going for this? I mean, you have a 10-point lead.
Yeah, because they only have essentially 2 timeouts. It's not enough for them to
get the ball back. Yeah. Derrick Henry, 4th and inches. I say go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I say run a trap and call it a night.
Yeah.
Get behind the brown dot of the guard.
Although I'm kind of shocked at how tore up the field's gotten here at Green Bay. Andrews. Oh, neutral zone infraction. Yep. They got him. Yep. It's going to start. Oh, wow. Michael Van Buren just getting crunched. No, he fell across the line and yep, the lineman smacked him on the head. That's almost, sorry, fellas, turn out the lights. The party's over. The old Don Meredith. So 3:43. See, that's the thing with having Derrick Henry in a game like this where you need to run 4 minutes off. That is. So Green Bay's got 1 timeout. They got 2 clock stoppages left. 2-minute timeout.
Harbaugh's just going to kill it.
Yeah, 2-minute timeout and in 1 timeout by Green Bay. Oh man. So they're going to be able to, it's 3rd down, they're going to be able to burn. If you're Harbaugh here, do you run it all the way down and hit a timeout and then talk about it? But I don't really know what there is to talk about. Give it to 22 twice.
You're going to be left with 2:10 left before you take a penalty. Yeah, just give it to 22.
Oh, that is a backbreaker for Green Bay. So what is that? Just one play and it's done?
Yeah.
Wow. Huntley comes in. Green Bay, or not Green Bay, but Baltimore's going to go to 8-8.
And they got to beat the Steelers next week to get the division.
Yeah.
Why would you? I mean, can't stop them.
No.
It's got to be.
You can pull the. Who did that? Was that Belichick that needed a timeout, or was it Marvin Lewis that threw the challenge flag when they couldn't? So they stopped the clock.
I don't remember. Something that sounds like something Belichick would do.
No, if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow, Baltimore will be eliminated because Pittsburgh will be 10-6.
Oh,
10-6, and Baltimore will be. They'll be 8-8, and then when they play the last week of the season, I think Baltimore's fried because if the Steelers lose, then they can win the division. They need the Steelers. They need the Browns to beat the Steelers.
that's a snowball's chance in hell.
Oh well, what, you got no faith in the 3-12?
Duke, there's a reason why I'm not a Browns fan.
I got to go back and watch Lane Kiffin's highlights from him being on TV, which is bizarre. I can't believe they brought him in the booth tonight during the bowl game.
Oh, of course. I'm not shocked.
I'm not shocked either, but oh no, there goes King Henry out the gate 88.
Straight eye. Got a good old fullback.
All the Packers fans are throwing up the bird. That's awesome. Glad they got that on TV. I wonder how long before Nike freaks out about the cheese grater thing.
That's funny. Great kick out by Ricard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that Nike's going to be calling the league about them wearing that during the game. It's like New Era with the big hats in baseball. They weren't allowed to wear those anymore. That's why they abruptly stopped doing it.
Really?
Yeah, because they weren't New Eras. Jeff Goldblum's looking old, my friend.
Dude's like 70 something.
Oh yeah,
He's got like a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah, so also the thing that's topical right now is what did Kiffin post? Oh, he posted a picture. He must have taken. No, he didn't take it down. He posted a picture. I don't know who that is, but it was LSU scoring on Ole Miss. Posted it on Twitter.
Bulletin board material for next year for Ole Miss.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Somebody hit.
Ooh, we got a battle for the number one overall draft pick tomorrow.
The
Giants and Ravens.
The Ole Miss fans are tweeting at Kiffin about this. There's a meme that says another Lane Kiffin tweet about a game he fucked up. Oh. And then they got some other good stuff. It says Franklin meets a hoe with a picture of Lane Kiffin. So,
who's for the overalls? I wonder who's going to get the number. Well, Seattle's got the number 1 seed tomorrow. Carolina has to win tomorrow to secure the division. If they blow it, it's still up for grabs come next week.
Don't they play Tampa next week?
Yeah, they play Tampa next week.
Oh boy. Derrick Henry passes Adrian Peterson with the most 200-yard rushing games. 216 yards tonight.
Wow. Yep, he'll be coming to Stark County.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still weird seeing him in a Ravens jersey.
Well, he was at Tennessee for so long.
I know, yeah.
If you're LaFleur here, you airing it out?
You can try.
Yeah, somebody is going to. Now they're putting the cheese grater on Derrick Henry. Oh, wow. Oh, they didn't even put Willis back in. It's Tune.
Derrick Henry, his senior year in high school, had 55 touchdowns.
Well, Rich?
55.
Well, could you imagine that dude running in the A-gap against high school kids, even when he was in high school?
I mean, that's just incredible.
Adam Schefter just tweets, after finishing in last place in each of the past 3 years, the Chicago Bears are NFC North champions. Is it going to get weird up there in Detroit with Dan Campbell?
I don't think yet. I don't think so yet. We'll see how next season goes.
Well, with the batch of coaches they hired in the NFL, like I exclude Dallas on a lot of it because that's just a different situation.
Yeah.
But I kind of think that I don't know if it gets weird up there just yet. Ooh. Guess we had a fight in the Suns-Pelicans game. Punches thrown.
Oh, man. Come on, people. We just had Christmas. Oh, god damn, that was a bad pass.
Mm. Hey,
right,
we're not gonna have a strike in the ECHL. Do you guys got a hockey team up there in Canton?
Not in Canton. There's the Cleveland Monsters.
What are they ECHL? I'm not 100% familiar.
AHL, I think.
They're
the Jackets affiliate.
Also, have you been seeing that stuff going on in Minnesota without getting too specific?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to get interesting.
Very.
4th and 8. Wow. Yep, that is
all she wrote.
Yeah, there's a lot of contentious stuff going on in Chicago right now. In no world should the Chicago Cubs trail the Arizona Diamondbacks in big league spending. Oh, yeah, Ricketts is sucking as much money out of the Chicagoland area as he can. And I'm not joking. All right, Rich. That's all she wrote. I don't know what my schedule is going to be tomorrow, so.
Okay.
But Monday, if I'm off, most likely. Do you want to roll at 8 or 7:30 for Monday? Because if I don't have to work, like if I show up and they tell me I'm laid off, we could roll at 8:30.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Or even later if it works for you.
Yeah. Let me know. We'll go from there.
Because I don't think, doing a 2-hour show that starts at 9 would be a bad idea. Have you on for the first hour and I open the phone lines the second hour and screw around?
Yeah, sure.
Could be doing that during that time. All right, Rich, I'll keep you in the loop.
All right, Duke. Hey, I'll catch you. Catch everybody on Monday. Have a great night.
Yep. See you, Rich. All right, that was Rich. Came through. Come to hang out for a little bit. There's that. The Baltimoreans win. I guess we'll get the post-game show kicked off. So there is that, and I'll see you guys in a few. Have a good night, everybody. If you don't tune in to the other one.